Well, that was kind of annoying. Yes, you did. Okay. Jeez. Man. It's been one of those weeks. Definitely. Ugh. The enjoyment of living in the southern plains, chat. The sheer enjoyment of living in Doom Cyclone Alley. Kind of annoying. Yeah. Really? When did that happen? Just beat the music. Da, 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 da. Yeah, apologies, chat, that I haven't been on for a few days. It's not been deliberate. It's, well, it's been interesting because I've been dealing with the lovely weather around here playing whack a mole. Yeah, good, fun, clean times there. Ye- Always fun times. So I hope everyone's doing great. Why I'm not. Maybe I need to update. Alrighty. So this week we have a return to normalcy. Citizen Kong was 2 weeks ago. So we're beginning to return and trend toward, things going on in the actual verse. You know, I actually have not keyword intended to stray away from the streaming as of late, but the weather around here has been pretty garbagey. So, yeah, it's been kind of hard to stream when you can't. Unfortunately. What is it going to? I think tonight I was just wanting to do a trial run of something. Oh my gosh. I think a lot of people, the general vibe also has been down since CitizenCon. I don't know how to describe it. It just has been. It just feels kind of wrong, you know. I was waiting for things to lighten up, but yeah, it's just. Uh, cold in my room actually tonight. Probably 50 degrees. So, how is everyone tonight on this Monday evening? Hopefully, better than me. At least I'm hoping. Super bored. Oh 07. Hi. You're actually the first person to comment. Slow at the moment. Oh, gosh. Slow ATM. I think you're the first sad soul to actually appear. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, it's just the last few days have been weird. Yeah, literally had crappy weather clear up until noon today. My stream may not actually be super long tonight because I got to get some sleep. I've been up, get this chat, since what was it? 4 in the morning yesterday because of this crap weather. Ooh, it's just, yeah. Let's see. So what have you been up to, Osprey? If you don't mind me asking. Making more stuff. Feel like going in. Right, it's just been weird last few days. Yeah, I'm really wondering what's going to happen, in the coming weeks. It feels like the vibes for the community are kind of at a low point. Unlike the last Citizen Con, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There really feels like there's a genuine downturn of folks. ATM, at the moment. And I hate saying that too. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right? All right. I need. Yeah, if you guys were wondering what happened to me, I didn't just vanish off the face of the earth. I had some issues crop up where I had to take precautions. A friend of mine who lives in the north side of the city I live in, had a tornado snap his flagpole down. So, yeah, we had some wonderful weather roll in today, yesterday, and the day before. Thankfully, though, it looks like it's over for tonight, and we'll be able to, get back to regular scheduled programming in the coming days. Yeah, thankfully. Let me see. Yeah. What am I looking? Oh, before I forget, chat, I ordered the most epic thing possible for a display item. You guys are going to get a kick out of this. I'm going to show you this once. Now, I know a lot of you were probably Lego fans when you were a kid. You know, you may have grown out of them, yada yada. Well, I still buy them. The correct size and age group ones. Let me see. Yeah, I'm fixing to change, Sasquatch. You're good. Let me see. Is this it? How are you tonight, Sasquatch? Yeah. Normally I don't show stuff like this, but this is what I ordered. It's a literal full-on replica of a Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm even keeping the dang box because it looks so awesome. Doesn't this look like something you would have bought winter of 1985, chat? Look at this. This is ridiculous. This right here is a replica of a game console. They already have one for the Atari. They have an arcade machine. I want to see a Sony PlayStation 1, you know, and a Xbox original, right? Super Nintendo would also be a neat one, too. This is going to be on my display wall when I get a chance. Tempted to glue it all together. You know, that way it never falls apart. But look at this. Look at the attention to detail. I mean, sure, the scale's off a little bit. Actually, a lot, probably. But yeah, this is going to be a display item I'm going to put somewhere, probably within view of the camera. Will it be for sale? No, I'm not selling this. No. No way in heck. Yeah, I hear you about making it, Sasquatch. Definitely. It's been one of those weeks, you know? Definitely. Yeah, that's that. By the way, there's a video floating around out there that shows what the pyro planets look like now. I want to say it's on YouTube. Ah, here it is. The outer planets and moons. Luna Ann made this video, so please give him a follow. All right, so look how far we are from the star, chat. This is pretty far. And this is Terminus. Test build of Terminus. This is Pyro 6. We've never seen Pyro 6 from space. Kind of looks kind of dead. Uninviting world. Has a ring. Yeah, Pyro 6 is kind of creepy, isn't it, Luna? This is Pyro 5. Now, I'm just showing a video of someone who's cartographing these. Kind of got a lime green, kind of ugly, stormy atmosphere for Pyro 5. Hey, Dark Thorn. That desolate vibe works. And it works for Pyro, I'll admit. Yes. Definitely works. Definitely, Luna. Probably misspelled that, but that's okay. Look at these nuclear green colored clouds. Kind of ugly. Definitely toxic. Maybe chlorine or something in the clouds. Green is typically a poisonous color. Where are we headed? Ignis. Ignis is next. Patra is after that. This is Ignis. But first, Pyro 5 from high orbit. This is Ignis. So there's some graphical issues going on in this build. It's kind of duned and it's got some canyons. Look at these canyons. Got some. An outpost, probably one of the newer, bigger ones on Ignis. That's actually a fairly large outpost. It's like this whole quadrant of this mountaintop. Definitely has some deep canyons and valleys. Also some high mountains. Look at these mountains. Another settlement on Ignis. This one looks like it has this road to it. It's a rough and ready settlement too. Ugh, my goodness. Okay. That was Ignis. The innermost of Pyro 5's moon. So I guess we were right about this build. It has all the moons and planets. This is going to be Vatra. Pyro 5B. Pyro 5-2. Vatra is kind of a smoggy looking moon, I guess. Yeah, kind of looks smoggy, ugly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's having some graphical issues, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. So from Vatra, go to Adair. Third moon. Yeah, that's some graphical crap. There it went. Adair. Here's the moon with a massive valley on it. Yep. The one with a ginormous canyon. It's the moon with the canyon that's hundreds of miles wide.
Hey,
Go.
nah, he and Raven, I think, are taking a night for themselves.
Oh, okay. Oops.
It's all good. I'm back.
Mind commenting? Oh, I'm streaming. Shoot, sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Sorry. Well, what I was going to say, Kronos, if you didn't mind adding some commentary, have you seen this video?
I don't know what video you're talking about right now.
Star Citizen 4.0, The Outer Planets and Moons?
No, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's by Luna Ann on YouTube. Currently up to where they're looking at Pyra5's moon, Adair. Adair, I believe it is.
Alright, I'm watching your stream right now.
Some of these moons and planets are really cool. Others probably still got some work to go. But that's a given.
Yeah, so this is just somebody's playthrough on the Evocati.
Yeah.
How's it going, guys? Chilling. Raven's watching the first Avatar movie.
Cool. He's streaming, by the way.
Okay, let me pop over and look at that.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, on YouTube and whatnot. Okay,
Yeah.
check. I'll pull that up.
Just giving you a heads up because I walked into it.
Oops. Yeah, I should have moved to a different channel. Sorry, boys.
You're good, dude.
No, you're good.
Now we've
How
seen
many
this
streams
moon
have happened?
before,
Jesus.
Kronos. The one with the ginormous
Oh, they are.
canyon.
I haven't seen it yet.
Look at this canyon. It's literally splits this hemisphere in half.
What about you?
Like something scraped against this moon. Ripped it open. See it?
Oh, I think I know what planet you're looking at right now.
That's Adair, yeah. I fully expect there to be weather systems unique to this canyon system.
Mm.
I mean, you're already seeing a fog bank.
Yeah, you can. Sasquatch asks, have you played live lately, and if so, how has it been? I think they're getting better, Sasquatch. Just
It depends on the server.
incrementally.
Yeah, the servers are pending a 0.2 alpha drop to fix them, but they're also dropping 0.3 again tonight.
Really?
The PTU?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
PTU and then the 0.2 alpha drops tomorrow at the earliest.
Nice.
What moon is this? Pharaoh. No. Pharaoh? I think it's pronounced Pharaoh.
What's the spelling?
Fairo. Pharaoh. Oh, that moon's gorgeous. The blood red color. With purple oceans. Cool. Dig it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna jump down one to talk to Hat for a second and then come back up.
Sure.
Alright, be right back.
What a color. What did I do? That's actually pretty. Now note, chat, this is not my own playthrough, which it was. Very much so. I want to go to these places. They look beautiful. And once we get 4.0 in my hands, I will be visiting so many of these places. What is this? Okay. Now this one kind of looks like it needs some modeling work. This is Wago, and obviously it needs some help. Yeah, look at that cloud. Oh, it just looks ugly with the clouds on it. Like, tone those clouds down a bit, guys. This is Vur. Now where are we headed? Iro 4. Okay. Which this is a ring planet. Oh my god. Yeah. They need to fix those clouds badly. Otherwise it looks fine. This is an asteroid base. In encampment, yeah. I'll definitely add definitely subscribe to this channel. They did some good work. Oh, and if you're wondering what the jump between Pyro and Stanton looks like, here we go. I really can't wait for this stuff to be open for us to utilize, chat. Cool. I love how it's shimmering, the spatial distortion. Where's the exit tunnel? Thank you for the follow, Halcyon. Or subscription, I should say. Thank you for the subscription, my buddy and my good friend. Doing better. It's just, it's been really, really weird, you know? I can't wait to actually be able to do this, chat. Go in and out of jump points. You know? This is gonna make the entire game just change. I don't care what people say. Once we see the sparkle of a jump point, the game will change. It just pulls you in, yanks you in. So from Stanton to Pyro, it changes blue to orange. This looks like somebody who's actually legitimately testing these. Not to critique this person, they're definitely testing this. Yeah. I gotta give Luna Ann some credit. Testing this stuff. Very well done. Now let's listen here.
Can I get a drink?
You got it.
Wow. That's some responsive AI.
Other things? So, a friend of mine called me up asking if they could borrow 100 creds. I'll have it.
Aye.
But I know what lending money can do to a friendship.
What's been going on with you?
Appreciate the help.
I don't know about you, but today is dragged for me. I thought I was going to fall asleep
Are
in
you
a second. Had to drink 5
Been
coffees
debating
to
changing up my hair.
No, why is it?
Listen to the banter, Chad. This sounds like a regular bar,
For
almost.
sweet things, like you see those bid stars with. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stick with this one.
This is a really good sign of the future, Chad. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful.
How long do I have
Are
to
you
wait?
listening, Halcyon? Listen to this.
How are things?
Oh, here's something. My dad sent me a box of cookies last week. Haven't heard from him in 2 years. And out of nowhere, cookies. I mean, it's not my birthday or anything. So yeah.
No clue.
They switch subjects.
Awesome.
How have
Thank
you
you.
been doing?
Sorry, I'll help you in a sec.
How long do I have to wait?
Well, hey there.
Jeez. I've been waiting forever. I'm gonna get a drink.
If AI is even a third this responsive, this will be a good year. How are they recording
So
this?
what's up? How you been? Don't know about you, but today is dragged for me.
You doing okay?
I thought I was going to fall asleep
Oh,
in
I
a second.
love this
Had to drink
You know what I
5
was trying to
coffees
remember
make
today?
it.
My
No,
first time
mine's
going into space. I can remember my first jump for sure. But hell, if I can't recall my first time leaving a planet. I mean, damn. That feels like
I'm gonna
something
give
I
this
should
person a thumbs up. This is cool
That's rough.
because no NPCs in the PU right now sound like this. Yeah. None. May not be much, but man, does it make a city sound more believable.
Last night when I went to bed, there was a bug flying around my pod. I tried getting it out, but I was
Whew.
too tired to deal with it, so I just went to sleep. When I woke up, that thing was gone. I found black stuff caught in my teeth. So what can you do, right?
Thank you very much.
So how are they filming this? Just standing there? Okay. That was a good example of some much better NPC behavior. Did you notice, folks? The NPCs getting up, meandering around, conversing. I've never seen that in a lot of games, but that must have been a really, really good server for that to be on at the moment, because there's no way that's a normal server. That was legit awesome to see, because wow, if we're at this point right now with NPCs, just imagine where we'll be probably in 2 years, maybe. It'll probably be able to even work on low capacity servers. Just saying. That was incredible. I mean, the person filming all that wasn't even interacting with them. They were conversing with each other. That's why it's so crazy. Absolutely bonkers. What do you guys think of that video? You think it'll add to the verse a little bit? I kind of think it will. I agree, Halcyon. That's going to add a lot of depth. I can imagine a hawker being like, get your what is it? Local news right here. Get your local news right here, hot off the presses. You know, that kind of thing, right? That's what a hawker does. They say they're going to sell you a service on the curbside, something, you know. See that a lot in New York City and other places. Not saying we're going to get to that point, but we're going to see. Because that was interesting. Freaking cold. By the way, Halcyon, thank you for resubscribing. He is 07 Darkthorn. How are you tonight? Oh, we were just talking about that NPC video. It was really, really cool. Because, man, it was awesome. Doing great, you know, for the most part. You know, we had a bunch of severe weather where I live the last 3 to 5 days. So I had to play hide from the bad weather. That's why I haven't been online. It's just been too risky to stream and be online, unfortunately. I mean, I could do it during the breaks, but I kind of have to sleep too. Yeah, Oklahoma storms. I live, oh yeah, that's right. You live here, don't you, Darkthorn? Out of curiosity, you live here, right? You live East Coast. Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah. That's probably how you heard. Yeah, it's been pretty loud and rumbly. It was pretty nasty here around here up until about, I want to say 10 o'clock this morning. I didn't even sleep last night. At some point here in the next probably 2 hours, I'm gonna have to go back to bed because I have not had a lot of sleep, unfortunately. It was all fun and no sleep makes me very tired and irritable. Yeah, I'm glad my house didn't get wrecked. A friend of mine actually had some property damage. Sadly. He had a flagpole on his property get damaged. And you know how that stuff's rooted deep in the ground. I don't think high winds hit it. I think a tornado probably passed by his flagpole and probably chewed it up. Probably. I'm just glad he's okay. Well, I've lived here for 40 years. I'm still kicking. Although I have been kind of thinking, is it really worth it living here? Right? Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of living here. I was born here. So sadly, yeah. Escape is hard. Escape? What is escape? Right? Excuse me. The grass is never greener, and you always miss home, too. That's what I keep hearing. Yeah. You always miss some aspect of home, right? But that usually is. You are right, though. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I could move to a different area of Oklahoma. The area I live in. Oh, you've lived in New Jersey, must have. Moved to Florida, and after 9 years, I ran back. Wow. Wow. That's sad. That is sad, bro. Wow. Whew. I don't wish that on people. Whew. Well, I'm not talking about the choice of the place. I'm talking about the logistics. Moving back and forth. That gets expensive. When you start talking about moving multiple places, yeah, it gets expensive. Yep, it does. I don't care what people say, it does get expensive. They can try to argue with me. Oh no, it's not expensive. What, do you make $250,000 a year? Right? Because I'd love some of that money. Man. Yeah, sadly, tonight's bit took me 9 years to get the money to move back. Oof. Oof. Which means you wanted to do it sooner and you couldn't, right? That's bad. Oof. Brother, I feel bad for you. Mm-mm. That's one of those situations where you're like, is this really worth it? Wow. 2 years, huh? You made it? Wow. Terrible. Oh, while I'm just sitting here gabbing, chat, we have stuff to actually talk about tonight. We have, what do we have? This Weekend Star Citizen. Finally. We have a this week. Hey, look, it's Mr. Trash, the unknown dude. So Tuesday, they're going to publish the subscriber email and com link. The October monthly report will be day after tomorrow, Wednesday. Yeah. We'll update you. Okay, hold on. The Squadron 42 monthly report is currently undergoing an exciting refresh. So stay tuned. We'll update you soon with more details on what's coming. In the meantime, make sure you're subscribed to the mailing list at squadron42.com. What? Oh. Okay, I've seen this. Yeah. And prepare location. Thursday, ISC returns with our yearly behind-the-scenes look at the production of this year's CitizenCon. Yeah, okay. And Star Citizen Live returns with a Q&A on Dress to Kill characters and creatures. One of the things I want to ask the characters and creatures team is, do they plan on implementing this armor anytime soon? Yeah, SCL is, well, it normally can be, but this one is, that's for sure. Hold on. Sorry, Chad, a family member called me and wanted me to remind me to tell somebody something else. Sorry about that. Well, you know, you live in a household, you're expected to, well, yeah, life happens. You are right, Darkthorn. Life happens. It definitely does. Whew. That's for sure. Definitely feels that way to me. Now, one thing I'm curious about with this character stuff is not a win, but how are we to acquire the new armors we saw? I'm tempted to write a Spectrum post about it. Not a when is it coming post, but you know, a how. How do you obtain this armor? How do you unlock it? Is there reputation? Is it, you know, something tangible to unlock it, right? Does that make sense, Darkthorn? Or something we find out in the field, maybe? Oh, sorry. I didn't even notice it. It didn't even update for me. Darn it. Smart. Huh. Mission or reputation board. I think that's coming relatively soon. I mean, they've been talking about reputation for an incredibly long amount of time. And honestly, I think 1.0, okay, hypothetical, Dark, hypothetical, I'll level with you. If Castra on the big end, right, the huge end, if Castra is already in development, you know, pre-production, that technically means it's already beyond getting toward gray box. Nyx is probably in white or final art pass. you know, for the cohesion of the system, because that may have been why it took so long to fix the system, get the system out. Nyx is probably at some level complete. Probably pre-mission planning. That's my guess. You know what Pyro was last year. That's why I think Pyro will have Nyx fairly shortly after it. Once Nyx is rolled out, or Pyro's rolled out, there will be a 6-month gap. And in that time period, we likely could see Nyx thrown in as this time next year's big patch. Maybe late quarter 3, early quarter 4 for the PTU or Evocati. Now, Nyx would be less of an issue than Pyro. Why? Nyx would be built upon the basis that Pyro has. It would already have jump point tech to it that's already been tested and trial ran. So it'd be totally different from what we're going through right now with all the, you know, God, what am I trying to say? With all the future proofing we're going on right now. I'm not saying it's done, but it's probably at a certain level of completion more than we think. Otherwise, I mean, I do rough figures. Darkthorn, I just throw out rough figures. I don't even try to guess remotely anymore. I just roll on with what's in the immediate few months or intended to be planned and plan for that, and that's how I leave it. You know, anything else announced, I eyeball, see if it'll happen. If not, relegate it to memory, move on, right? That's how it's been for me for about the last 4 years. Since year 1 ended for me, that's kind of how I've been. Yeah, and honestly, them mocking their fan base is not a good thing either. They've said some things to the community. One 4.0 technically is, but it's very skeletal. I knew a lot of that stuff would make it because it kept over bloating the patch. I kind of had this funny feeling. They were bloating 4.0 bigger than it should have been. I'm not happy about that either. Excuse me. I mean, I gave up trying to play. Let's guess what we get wrong this year a while ago. You know, definitely not worth it. Yeah. All right. Basically, at the moment, it is, but we'll see. I mean, I'm getting the feeling though, because of the scrutiny from certain parties, they're having to do actual work now. Kind of like the whole 1.0 premise. Yeah, the whole 1.0 premise. Yeah, speculating. I mean, I just want to accept whatever shows up on the roadmap. That's in the immediate future, not. Simply have to wait and see, like everything else. Huh. Either way, I'm more interested in one of the things that I think slowed down this year that nobody's talking about. You're gonna love this mention, Dark, as much as I want the ship, the Polaris. I think there was a lot of people working on the Polaris. A lot more than we were told. The Polaris is a enormous ship. It's an enormous undertaking to work on a capital ship of any type. That probably took some serious resources. It does. I agree with that, Dark. I think they split who would go into staying with 42's polish and, who's on the, development side. We'll see. Like you said, speculation does nothing good. It's better to see concrete evidence. I'd rather see concrete evidence of what they're working on than hearsay, too. Be like, oh yeah, this is coming out tonight. And then an update drops, right? A lot of people are wanting to use it as a base of operations. I think you're thinking of engineering, because engineering is a huge portion of what makes capital ships, you know? The engineering aspect is enormous. I mean, sure, they could release it, but they'd have to go in and redo it. You know? I don't like that idea of them having to redo what would have been a perfectly good ship. Oh, the Liberator? The Liberator? The shoebox, I call it. Yeah, I own one. Or even the Merchant. Yeah. Now that made me angry when they killed the Merchantman development. But then again, the whole team that worked on it just up and left. They moved on to other things, which is unfortunate and made a lot of people angry. Deservedly angry, by the way. There were some people being like, oh yeah, we're going to get our Merchantman this year. And guess what happened? It didn't happen, which is unfortunate. It's not fair to the people who bought it. Not fair to, folks that actually bought into it and, sat there for 10 years. I guess I'm just really frustrated myself. I know. Yeah, we all have high hopes. I'm just hoping at some point it doesn't come crashing down around our ears, That's what I worry about in my worst nightmares. The ceiling or sky falling in on us, and then when we turn to look for a refund, no refund. Right? We're told, yeah, that's about that. Not going to happen. I'm not one of the refundians yet, but man, there's sometimes I really wish, I'd spent some of my money on something else. That being said, it'll be okay. I think we'll get through this just like everything else. By the way, how much... Oh. I really wish they had sold the concept, even though they don't normally do it anymore. Yeah, That's exactly what'll probably happen, Dark. See this concept, the builder? This guy, they should have, for all the fuss they did, they should have sold the concept for it. I was guessing it would have been $400. I would have bought this and the Argo version if that had happened. But yeah. Darn it. I think there were a lot of missed opportunities this Citizen Con. They should have sold certain things. You know, it had some hits and misses with certain other aspects. The Squadron 42 demo looked great, but they didn't even finish the actual arc it was establishing. I would have liked to see them do 3 chapters of Squadron 42 in a row if it was, developed that long far enough. That way we could get a general context of where the game was going. I'm not trying to critique CIG too much there, but I was really hoping it would have they would have let us see more of Squadron, this year. But who are we to complain? We're just, things happen and yeah, but theoretically they can't keep doing that because eventually they're going to run out of legal obstacles to not publish the game. And where they're based, they're going to run into some legal headaches if they don't. And eventually, even their defense won't be able to weasel out of. We told them is just a little longer as a defense. Eventually, when you make a product, you have to produce said product. Exactly, Darkthorn. I think, which is why I think 2026, which is, let's be real, 2026 is how far away? 14 months. That's it. It's not even a year and a half. The beginning of 2026. Citizen Con next year. We will probably get a hard date for Star Citizen. They said 2026 already. So, yeah. Hang on. They set a hard date on the year it'll come out in. I suspect at IAE we will get something. I'll be right back. I'm coming back, chat. Okay. All right. Oh, shit. Shoot. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to use the good old commode for a split second. Sorry. You know what they say, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah. Definitely truthful. Hmm. But yeah, I may not be able to stay up as late as I'd like tonight. The severe weather that I had earlier tonight, or this afternoon, Darkthorn, it kept me awake all night, all morning, all the way up until now. I'm just now getting off my sugar high. Here it is, almost 10 o'clock. Here at about 10 o'clock, I'm probably going to end this stream because, I haven't had sleep for 24 hours at all. So, not healthy. The weather around here got pretty bad. Yeah, my brother does too. He has to go to the doctor. Fun stuff, right? Everybody loves going to see the doctor, right? I'm like, perish the thought. I don't like doctors. Yeah. Probably here in a couple minutes, I'm going to have to. Oof. Yeah, you work in a news station. You'd rather have teeth pulled. Yeah, definitely. Sounds like it. Oh my god, you had to work that nightmare? I feel sorry for you. Ugh. I feel so terribly sorry for you. But when you get home at 3 a.m., go to sleep. Sleep good, sleep long. You've earned it by that point. I don't care if they try to call you in. At 5 in the morning, you get you some sleep. It will do your body, you a body good. Anyway, folks on Twitch. Hold on just a second. I tell them to go fish. Right? Go fish. Say what? Right? That's funny. Tell them I'm going to go fishing. That's what you should do. But no, that would be considered poor form. I almost was sleeping with the fishes the other night. We've had so much rain. We had 8 inches of rain the other night here. Well, clear up till this morning. We had 8 inches of rain. Absolutely bonkers amounts of water. Who wants to go swimming in ice cold rainwater? Not me. I mean, I'll be real. I love where I live, but there's some people that live where I live that are just plain dumb. Yeah, literally. There's some folks in my town that are literally doomed. And when I say dumb, I mean, yeah. They're dumb enough to go swimming in the water even though they don't know what's in it. Anywho, it's almost time for me to get off here. I'm gonna raid somebody. Oh yeah, Star Jump. Start raid to Star Jump Grim on Twitch. Go say hi to Star Jump. He's cool. Yeah, I agree. 07 Darkthorn. I'll see you probably tomorrow some point.